Chava, I'm curious, like what message you give. I mean, we talked like in the idea of respect and respecting differences. Like when you talk to groups or people talk to you, what do you want to encourage? Like to see differences, respect them. What would be the message that we could have?
I think that it's really important to appreciate the experiences of people of color and not minimize them. I think often people of color are told that they're being oversensitive, that there's another explanation, that, you know, this is possibly what they really meant, and it really downplays the harmful effects that the subtle racism that happens all of the time
Microaggressions.
really impacts people of color. And I think that in these conversations, if people could, you know, stop being as defensive, I think sometimes people are uncomfortable because sometimes they hear things that they do. And, you know, it's when you consider yourself open-minded, liberal, and accepting of everyone, sometimes it's a hard thing to hear, that you are doing things unintentionally, but that are hurtful to others.
I think it's been very useful to me as sort of a professional feminist to take the framing that I use when talking about feminism and women and sexism with respect to men and superimposing it on the racial paradigm, because then it becomes really easy for me to see the other side and also see my own potential intransigence. So, you know, the knee jerk of most men when you try and talk about this is like, I'm not a sexist. Don't tell me I'm a sexist. I'm not discriminating against anybody. But, you know, and that's reading the Solidarity is for White Women hashtag, I was like, I'm an ally. I'm not doing any of this. But then, you know, I just imagining myself being the man that I was trying to talk to and explain to was very useful in sort of allowing me to sit back and just take it in.